YouTube, Dark Magician of Team Sorcerers here. I guess this is a channel update video thing. So yeah, as you may have guessed, obviously the schedules are thrown out of whack because of everything that's been going on. So obviously in the meantime, you'll be seeing deck profiles, top 5 or above videos, maybe even some discussion videos, not sure yet. Yeah, the deck profiles, I guess being mainly decks that are now amazing in Master Rule 5. I'm going to be doing updated profiles on Dark Magician, Elemental Heroes, Destiny Heroes, and Summon Skull. Yeah, I would update my other hero decks, but because obviously they're one of the most hyped decks of Master Rule 5, but honestly, I haven't changed Rainbow Neos, Neospacians and Evil Heroes since the last profiles I did on those. In addition to those, I shall be profiling my card and normal pendulum decks. Now, although I haven't obviously had a chance to show them in real life duels, they were of course featured in the Dark Magician's Deck Grand Championship. Of course, I've had to really change quite a lot of things around in the card deck because the newest ban list affected it more than I thought. So I had to buy a couple of cards online and change it. Boy, that was a bit tedious, but it's all good now. Got the last few cards in the post earlier. So yeah, there's that. Of course, I do have some plans for whenever this lockdown ends and we're able to go out and socialise again. Obviously, one of those things being the big pack opening video which we've got planned, celebrating reaching 100 subscribers. In fact, we're now at 131 at the time of recording this, so again, thanks very much guys, we do very much appreciate it, loving the support. Now we do of course need 2 more booster packs to complete the number that we need for this large pack opening video, but getting 2 packs will be a piece of cake. Now, changing the subject, I did already make a decision regarding tournaments. Because basically now this tournament challenge thing is complete. I of course have yet to upload the remainder of the Dark Magician's Deck Grand Championship. It's all filmed and ready to be uploaded. But anyway, I've decided already whether or not to go back into tournament retirement or just playing the Saturday ones, and I've decided to go back into tournament retirement. I don't really want to play in tournaments anymore. The Grand Championship and any spin-offs I'll make an exception for, depending on how long I do that, but other than that I don't really want to continue with tournaments. For 3 reasons, but do keep in mind, of course, that I am in no way trying to put people off playing in tournaments. I'm just briefly explaining why they don't appeal to me personally anymore. I'm not. I was going to go into a lot of detail, but I don't know. I kind of feel I should only give brief explanations because I don't know. I think we're all fed up of going into detail over this kind of thing, but yeah, basically, I keep encountering too many decks that I don't like playing against, regardless of whether it's meta or not. Mainly Endymion, Paleozoic Frog and Cyber Dragons. As you may have guessed, I don't... as you know, actually, I don't like dealing with decks that do nothing but either OTK or lock my deck down in some way or another. Yeah, that's just generally not fun. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that kind of deck anymore. Other reason being just side decking issues still. Now, while there have been 1 or 2 matches where my side deck has helped, I think more often than not, I either never see my sided cards when I need them, or they just cause me to brick. So I'm just fed up of those issues, and the other reason, I'm just sick of being screwed over by time rules. Like, I hate end of match procedure. Like, I don't like the idea of deciding a winner, just based on who has the higher life points at the end of a phase. Like, I know this rule's been in effect for nearly 2 years, but I hate it. It's actually worse than the 4 or 5 turn rule. Sometimes I've been lucky with it, but other times I just get cucked, like, regardless of whether it ends in a loss or a draw. Now, sure, a draw is better than a loss, but it's also not a win. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with that kind of BS anymore. There are a few other things that just make tournaments generally off-putting for me. None of which are the reasons why I ultimately gave up on them. But yeah, they're still there. And then there's the reasons why I ultimately properly quit back in November. But yeah, that's all I'm willing to say about it. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail unless some of you really want me to. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah. I'm sticking with casual play. I think the closest I'll get to tournaments really is just the Royal Rumbles. I'd still like to win Royal Rumbles with Black Wings and Fish, and now of course Card and Normal Pendulum, although rather annoyingly I'm starting to not see the point, like, especially with Black Wings, because every time I use Black Wings in a Royal, I just get cucked, like, either by decks that play big monsters that can run over full armor master like Plunder Patrol, or anything that has Cyber Dragon Infinity, like whether it's Cyber Dragons themselves or any other machine deck. I don't know. Just don't know why I bother. But we shall see there. I mean, I guess I'll still play in Speed Duel tournaments. I would at least like to give Poker Knights a whirl in a Speed Duel tournament. Other than that, don't know if I'll continue those, because Amazoness and Blue Eyes are just annoying dominant decks, which don't give anyone else a chance to play, really. Of course, if skeleton character tournaments do happen again, I'll probably give those a whirl, as although I'm not keen on tournament play these days, at the same time, it would be nice to win something with Neospacians and Cyberse. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds, I guess. But what I will definitely do, for sure, however, when we can come back to Dead Uni, is start this massive endurance game that I've got planned, that I mentioned a few times. Yeah, the biggest one I've done yet, even bigger than the 15th anniversary one that I did a couple of years back, celebrating 15 years since I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In fact, this makes up for the fact that that endurance is lost forever, along with my original channel. So yeah, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be exciting, and I'm gonna be using absolutely everything I have in that one against whatever my opponents throw at me. And when I say everything, I mean everything, like proper decks, past format decks, character decks, even the 3 legendary decks, as well as my Speed Duel decks, just to really mix things up a little. Now there are of course 4 decks I still have in the works, which I'd like to throw in. Hopefully they'll be ready by the time I start, otherwise they'll just jump in later on. The 4 decks being Raid Raptors, Divine Neos, Supreme Kings, and my 1 copy per card Yuya character deck, which I still haven't figured out a finalised build on. Yeah, especially since I have jack-all experience with decks including Odd Eyes, Pendulum Magicians, and Performer Pals. I nearly forgot Yuya's other archetype. In fact, the closest I've done really is the Dimension Dragon deck I had, and Pendulum Dark Magician. But even then, it wasn't your average Odd Eyes Magician Performer Power build. Thankfully though, I have Weber's 5 to ask for any tips on that one, and I'd have to use his Pendulum All-Star deck as a guide for what to do, really. Still, it'll be fun. I have been thinking about also rebuilding Earthbound Immortals and my random All-Star deck, because I've been getting comments and questions about that. Yeah, I don't know if I will rebuild those though. Yeah, sometimes it takes willpower to make an idea a reality, and I've already got 4 decks in the works. I was hoping to get a Raid Raptor core off someone, but that someone won't trade the core, which is annoying. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about, really. Just what uploads will be on the channel in the meantime, and plans for the future when this lockdown is all over. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.